Okay, welcome to another video by Bandit Fan Productions. Today I will show you how to expand your battery compartment and how to run dual batteries. This will give you greater top speeds, longer run times, and even a little bit less heat. This works with any Traxxas Bandit or Rustler, no matter what electronics it has. First, I will start with showing you how to expand the battery tray, as this will help with running dual batteries. Alright, so first what you want to do is you want to take off the ESC by removing screws on either side, and if you have a Traxxas XL5 it'll be the same. And any other ESC, well, you would probably know from putting it on, but you'll just take off some screws. Now that you have your ESC out, you're gonna want to take out the ESC mount. Alright, then you're gonna see a ridge right about here. Normally the ridge goes all the way up here. I've cut down all the way here so that I can fit a battery. If you want to fit one even longer all the way down here, you gotta cut it all the way out. And ways you can do that is a Dremel or a very sharp utility knife. Then you're going to be able to fit a 7-cell flat in here. Now normally you would just be able to fit a 6-cell flat, 7-cell hump, 8-cell hump, any of those. Now 7-cell flat can go right in. Now this will help you with the dual battery because you'll be able to have a spot for the you'll have more space for a battery to go on the side, as there will be no hump sticking up in the middle. Alright, so when you want to run dual batteries, you can have one battery in the normal battery compartment. This can be a 7-cell flat, 6-cell flat, 7-cell hump, 8-cell hump, pretty much any battery, even a LiPo, as long as it's not a very tall LiPo. So for your second battery, you have the choice between 7-cell hump and 6-cell flat, or any LiPo that would fit those dimensions. So basically the 7-cell flat is going to be right on the side, and what's going to be holding it in is the ridges on the end and the ridges right from the battery compartment on the side. But that is not enough for it to stay in, as on a sharp turn it will fall out. So you're going to need to use rubber bands to hold in the battery. And then when you put on a body, depending on the body might not fit perfectly, so you're going to have to put rubber bands around the body. Now, I've been allowed to race like this, so you shouldn't have any problems as long as it's not a very serious race. You shouldn't worry about that. And also, you can always run single battery, and you can take out the second battery. Just that this mod, you don't really have to damage the car to run dual batteries. Also for this mod, you need to attach a parallel connector to the ESC. Parallel connectors can be sold in Dean's, Traxxas, anything. Series connectors, it depends on the ESC, but a parallel will work with any ESC. And basically what it'll do is it'll double the mAh. So if you have two 3000 mAh batteries, your total mAh will be 6000 mAh, which is a lot. Now, as you can see, the body is kind of lifted up. So you're going to want to put a rubber band all around the whole body so it'll stay down and really keep the battery in. And there we go, your finished product. Now, one thing about NIMS is that they tend to lose their power as you go through the run session. Now, when running dual NIMS, that'll happen less, as you have two NIMS, so you'll get a greater peak power. Now, also, what I've noticed is, normally, if you're running single battery, the battery will be hot after the run. Now, when running dual batteries, both batteries will not be very hot. Like, they'll just be a tiny bit warm. So, it'll really help with heat, helps the wires in the batteries, so they're not getting as hot. So, this will really help the car, and it'll give you, like, longer run times, everything is good about it, especially for bringing it to a track and you need those long run times. Because if you have a long race, you don't want to be out of power after the first 5 minutes. Alright, this has been Bandit Fan showing you how to run dual batteries on a Traxxas Rustler and Bandit. See ya.